over?
You have an East Coast vibe.
Really?
I think so.
Like old and established?
Well, just like,
Wise guy?
no, like,
I don't have a New York accent.
no, but East Coasters are like friendly, talkative to the table. And sometimes in LA it gives a little posh vibe. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing.
Kelly Shields says, real question, is it pronounced pie pie, pee pee, or pip pee? I've checked on this and it is pronounced pee pee. 4-bet here from Henry, getting out of line. Queen 8 knows that Yoh's 3 bets don't necessarily mean a whole lot, but this time Yoh has it.
And then like adding to the phallic imagery of that.
Yoh just calls. Knows that Henry can have some 4-bet bluffs, wants to keep those in.
I wonder if there's like reads based on
And doesn't necessarily want to play a million big blind pot pre-flop with queens. Perhaps. King high board. Henry's going to fire here, and Yoh is going to see at least one more card. Just a call. You can tell it's gotten serious because Yoh has started breathing through his mouth. Check from Henry on the river. When Yoh gets into big pots, he sort of looks like a robot on power saver mode. Breathing through his mouth. Moving very slowly and rigidly. Checks again. Henry could maybe have aces that he'd play this way. Could certainly check back a king from time to time on the turn. So this isn't like a slam dunk spot with pocket queens here. But unless Henry can find some crazy sizing, I don't think Yoh's folding. Yeah, he's not folding that sizing. About 40% pot from Henry. And Henry is doing a pretty good job of saying he has pocket aces here, but I still don't think Yoh's folding. And I think Henry's trying to move Yoh off of worse hands than this. low pairs. Some ace highs that peeled the flop. Not pocket queens. Yeah, there's the call. I almost thought Yoh was going to fold for a second. And Yoh is going to win one of the bigger pots of the night so far, $35,000 heading his way. Even in power saver mode, this robot's pretty good.
Fold, but I trust my reads. I needed to go all in.
This is for collection.
It's okay.
Gut shot for Dylan.
Check.
Yoh with the best of it. Oh boy, what a turn card. A set for Yoh. A straight with a straight flush draw for Dylan. That is the most action turn card there could have possibly been.
1600.
And Yoh's going to raise. Here comes a 3-bet.
Bump it up. 5,500.
Yoh thinks something might be up here. His hand is strong, but would Dylan even 3-bet the flop with top 2 pair or something? I'm not sure he would. Yoh makes the call.
All right, heads up.
And makes a full house on the river.
Check.
And now a check for Dylan. Played this so fast on the turn. He knows this is pretty gross to see the board pair. How much is Yoh going to bet here? This doesn't feel like a spot where Dylan will fold a straight easily. It feels like a spot where you can go pretty big. It seems like Yoh agrees. This would be most of Dylan's chips.
Bet. 20, 1, 6.
Does he have a full house? This sucks. Unbelievable.
Yeah, 2x pot here. Most of Dylan's chips.
I mean, when does he not have it here?
Right. This feels like it might be a little bit greedy. I like going big. This is really big. But the proof will be in the pudding here. If Dylan tanks and tanks and tanks and then calls, you know Yoh's sizing was
Sevens,
really good.
queens, sixes, 8, 10.
I think intuitively that Dylan would probably call about 15K without much reluctance,
I call.
You call?
but he calls 21-6 as well, and that's a $55,000 pot
Should
for
fold.
Viral. And a terrible cooler for Dylan.
Can I get chips?
Yeah, Louis, can I get chips, please?
How much is it?
21-6.
When you're betting for value and your opponent tanks and tanks and then calls, you know you
Nice
picked a
hand.
good size.
One more hundred.
Aces for Yoh.
What's up?
Dylan's going to give him some action. And Dylan flops middle pair. That's pretty good equity here with backdoor spades as well. Dylan makes the call. Turn does not improve him. Yoh keeps value betting here. And Dylan, not a believer yet. Makes the call. He loses to a ton of stuff. The 10 has to concern Yoh a little bit. Dylan could easily have something like King 10 or 10-9. Maybe Yoh doesn't feel anything as human as concern, though. Maybe it's all just beep boop, beep boop. He gets into that zone, starts breathing through his mouth, powering some different, more robotic part of his brain. Okay, some kind of bet has been placed.
Ace, queen. No.
Big bet from Yoh. Dylan quickly folds.
Shouldn't have called this fucking turn.
No ace queen, but I was not bluffing.
Okay.
I was not bluffing. I had it.
He had it. It's true.
Good fault.